Next up, Stalker, and it's a good mech in my opinion.
Oh, good.
I think maybe you can get away with it in endgame, but you're definitely gonna struggle.
Sure.
And I stand by the fact that Disruptor Stalker is actually one of the best builds in the game.
Okay, sure.
You saw how good that was doing that
If
one
you
day.
say so. Okay, you got a couple of kills with it. I mean, come on. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
but
So,
its ability's extremely cool.
yes, it. I would say it's the only mech that can. Well, it's the only mech that can siphon. It's the only mech that can get health with kills instead of MD,
Yeah,
whose whole ability is just healing itself and others. Plus it does more damage. Stalker does more damage with its ability, but also takes more damage. So
yeah, about
it's
to
an
add
even
that.
trade.
Also, the cooldown is the same length as the duration.
Yeah, I see that.
I did not know that. It's also not that slow,
No, it's not at all. Pretty quick.
but it's also one of the only two attacker mechs to have 24 energy. And the other 24 energy attacker is miles better than Stalker.
Yeah.
Next up, Tengu. Um, his redesign did him dirty.
What?
I'm sorry. His redesign just makes him look so chunky.
And that's a bad thing?
For someone who's supposed to be a scout, in my opinion, kinda.
It's okay. It's not chunkier here. The only thing it's actually
It's
look
more
at it.
jagged.
Look
That's
at
what I
it
meant.
compared to its old design. It's about the same with I mean thickness.
But it's also way more jagged.
Okay. So it has a really good design.
Also, I don't really know why they add a detail between the legs on it. They really did not have to do that. But on to the stats. It's decently fast. Its ability's kind of decent. But also, its health is mediocre.
Yes.
And it's only got 16 energy.
It's definitely the best light mech, but that's not saying much considering light mechs just all
Yeah.
of them suck.
And
Sorry, not sorry, Hampton.
I think you can still do infinite stealth.
Yes,
Alright,
yes you
you
can.
can. I just. It's not worth it anymore. If
No, it's not.
shotgunates were still really good, like before the grade update, shotgunate Tengu, one of the best endgame builds.
Yeah, before the grade update, yeah. But that's before the grade
Yeah.
update, and that's not now, so
Next up, Arachnos. I'm gonna go to the regular skin. Ugh. I don't like its redesign.
I like it. It looks nice.
It definitely looks like it's supposed to be in the military,
Okay.
and it looks like it's probably driven on like some of the other mechs.
Yeah. I also don't understand why its legs have like treads.
Yeah,
Why does a four-legged mech have treads on its legs?
it's a four-legged mech that
This is a
has
freaking
treads,
transformer?
but is extremely slow.
Yeah.
Like you have four legs, you should be walking faster than the two legs. But
Yeah, I know.
also its ability sucks. The
It has the saddest ability of any mech in the game.
the cooldown is so incredibly long. It doesn't do damage, and its duration after it's starting to shoot is not even it's nothing compared to the cooldown.
It has the longest cooldown in the game, yeah.
It has the long.
For the most garbage ability in the game, which is just it's so sad. It's the saddest mech in the game.
Like,
Just
I feel like Guardian should have a longer cooldown than Arachnos. At least Guardian's
Guardian, sure,
cooldown
yeah.
is. I mean, at least Guardian's ability is good.
Yeah,
It's also so weak. Only
Arachnos,
102.
in my mind, was meant to be bad. I mean, you get it for free. I mean,
Yeah, they don't really like giving out good free stuff.
plus it's for early game anyway.
Yeah.
Like it's meant to just serve its purpose right there. So whenever people are like, Arachnos should be buffed so that I can use it end game, I'm like, that's not, you're missing the point. Like, not everything's gonna be friendly end game. I mean,
I
come on.
genuinely recommend just keep it at 3 stars. Don't push it any further.
It can't go lower than 3 stars. So I mean, just
Yeah,
just yeah,
just
just don't just keep it at 3 star.
don't push to 4.
Yeah.
Finally, we're getting into the epic mech, starting with Redeemer
Yay.
and its little leprechaun feet.
That's the first thing you look at.
Yes, it's the first thing I see.
How
The little like pointed feet. It should get a St. Patty's Day skin.
okay.
Think about
Gosh.
it. It would look so good with the little leprechaun feet.
If you say so.
Its ability is pretty good though. Like the ability is quite good.
Yes. It has one of, if not the most unique ability in the game, in my opinion. It's so complex, and I do think it's kind of skill based. Not EM Redeemer, obviously, because
Yeah.
EMs aren't skill based at all. I mean,
I mean, they used to be even less skill based than they are now.
that is true. Yeah, they used to auto lock, which
They
is just like,
require
bruh.
you to have a bit of aiming, but also Redeemer. I mean, EMs are just EMs.
Yeah,
But its ability is actually incredibly good if you max it out.
yeah,
Because
it can. Yeah,
any single
pick off any.
effect, it just ignores. Blind, Daze, EMP. I actually don't recommend backtracking. I don't recommend backtracking if you get blinded. Just hide.
No backtrack if you get blinded.
It is a
Why wouldn't you
three
backtrack?
second. The blind is 3 seconds.
That's enough to die.
Yeah, fair point. A lot of people use rails.
I mean, yeah, if you get blinded, like, why would the Solus not just shoot you
Yeah,
right
fair
off
point.
automatically?
But it's a pretty decent mech. It's also quite fast.
I like it.
Yeah.
Really, it's end game friendly. You can use it end game all you want. You can use it mid game all you want. And yeah, I like it a lot. And I hope I max this sometime in the future.
Yeah, it'll be fun if you do max it.
Hmm.
Next up, we have the most underrated. I was about to say
What's
underrated.
what
A
did you just
mayor.
say? The most underrated
We
hidden
have
gem.
the hidden gem itself, Aegis.
Aegis.
It should probably be higher than tier 5, to be honest.
Okay, see, this should be legendary.
This should be
This
legendary. It should, even
Aegis
if
should be
it doesn't
legendary.
become legendary, Aegis and Sentinel, they need to swap places.
That is
Mm-hmm.
true, yeah. Same with Killshot and Redeemer, honestly. Killshot kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But we're not there yet, so we'll see. We get there.
Its health is pretty good. It's a very
Yeah.
fast tank.
The best tank in the game, without a doubt.
Its its ability is pretty cool. I mean, its duration and cooldown are equal.
But it's such a good ability. I mean, come
It's
on.
got 10. It's like the dome is 10 meters, which isn't that big, but also not that small.
You don't want it to be that big. The smaller the better, honestly.
Yeah, but
Don't
then
quote me on that.
the durability of the dome is just where it gets insane.
I know, yeah.
750,000 dome HP.
Yeah.
There's no point in ever just taking it down.
There is, if you have Stormrack 16s
Oh yeah.
or EMs. EMs could take them down pretty quickly because they do so much damage and they reload so quickly.
Yeah, and then Storm Max are literally meant to counter Aegis.
Shield piercing, yeah.
Yeah. And
Get it. It's very good.
if you combine the HP and the dome HP for the EHP, which stands for effective health points, It is the highest EHP mech in the game.
Okay.
Actually, no, second highest behind Panther because Panther had the invincible shield.
And yeah, we're not at Panther yet. Then.
But absolutely upgrade Aegis. Like, you should get it and upgrade
Get
it as
it?
far as you can.
Yes, this is true.
Because it's not going to be re-nerfed. It's going to stay like this. Probably for
Yes,
a while or forever.
if they re-nerf it, I will be like, dog. Like,
They,
what?
yeah.
I mean, the only re-nerf that makes sense
Mm-hmm.
is if they reduce the dome HP to like 500,000 instead of
Yeah,
700,000.
that'll be fair instead of 750k.
Yeah,
Next up, Zephyr. Kind of trash.
pretty trash. Yeah,
You really should not upgrade this thing. Three,
or get it even.
yeah. 'Cause I think, I mean, it's for credits. It's good for helping you get to the next tier. That's about it.
That is true. Yeah,
It's
but then
kind
at
of
that point, just get a
slow,
weapon.
kind of weak.
Mhm.
Its ability cooldown's really long. Its duration is nowhere close to as good as it was. It used to be 6 seconds instead of 3. At least it's got a 30-meter radius that can go to 45 if you need it to.
That's not gonna help that much.
Yeah, it's only 15 meters. You shouldn't upgrade Zephyr.
No,
It's not good. Next up, Cheetah. It's literally kind of like Zephyr. Don't upgrade it.
yeah, no.
It's it's pretty fast. Kind of weak. Its ability sucks. The mines are funny, but they are not good.
Nope.
Because once they explode, it they don't do damage.
Cheetah is the saddest, one of the saddest mechs in the game because it got like 3 buffs, dude,
It,
and
oh
it's
yeah,
still garbage.
I remember when this thing used to be 16 energy.
Oh, that too,
Whew.
yeah.
The days where Cheetah was literally like one of the worst mechs in the game.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Panther. Debatably the best attacker.
Best attack.
So, best,
Okay.
debatably best 32 energy mech.
It is the best 32 energy mech.
Yeah. It's kind of squishy. It's
It is.
it's not that fast, but its ability is so good. It
Yeah,
is an
that
invincible wall
barrier.
that if somebody walks into it, they get slowed. You
Mm-hmm.
can shoot through it. No one, like everyone on your team, they can shoot through it. The other team can't.
Yes. And it blocks almost all effects except for Solus.
Yeah.
So it doesn't block.
It's like if you. Wait, what am I saying? It's like as if you took a Aegis dome, but then made it into a wall that doesn't have a health bar.
Let me just explain it a simpler way. It is Puma, but on steroids.
Yes,
That is
this is
exactly a
just Puma
longer
on
barrier
steroids,
and an unbreakable barrier.
and it looks so good.
It
Like
does.
its old design looks amazing. Its new design looks amazing, especially on like Permafrost or Blood Moon or the other new design.
Oh man,
Oh,
I
is
don't
it?
have a single Blood Moon skin. I'm so sad.
Nah, me too. I kind of want like Permafrost or Blood
Give
Moon.
me Blood Moon, bro.
Permafrost also looks good. You
Yeah, I don't really like it.
mm. Next up, kill shot. Don't max this.
No.
You should probably keep it at 4 stars
Yes.
unless you have it at 3 stars because you got it before it became an epic mech.
Albeit the only better beacon runner than it is a Surge and Nomad, but those are for like 9,000, 7,000
Yeah,
to 9,000 coins. And I don't even know if it would be worth to just, say, it might just be more worth it to just get kill shot and upgrade him.
Yeah, it
as a
is
beacon runner.
incredibly good as a beacon, like amazing as a beacon runner.
Yes.
But that's about it. That's where its utility ends. Super
Mhm.
squishy. Its ability, it doesn't do that much damage.
No.
Luckily, the ability does go far. 40 meters covers a lot of ground. And I think you can upgrade it to. I can't do the math because I don't have my phone.
Yeah.
But you can get an implant that increases the dash distance by 23. Is it 23%? Am I stupid?
You can check. I mean,
Um no, 32% when with the max implant.
so if it has 40 meters and then it increases by 32%,
Yeah, how much is that?
that's 52.8 meters.
So kind of like just 53 meters. That's not bad actually. That's pretty good. I recommend getting killed. Like I recommend getting it because it's a good beacon runner. It's gonna be like the best beacon runner you have. But you probably shouldn't upgrade it if you're planning on getting Surgeon Nomad.
Yeah. By the way, for the dash distance, is there a legendary for it or no?
Um, there's no legendary dash distance. There's legendary dash damage,
Okay.
but the radius and distance implants are both rare.
Okay.
Next up, Sentinel. It's like a worse Ares.
No, I disagree. I think it's better than Ares.
I mean,
It has
hey,
better stats. It's stronger. It's faster. The only thing that Ares has over it is its shield. But I still don't think the shield is worth sacrificing that extra HP and speed. So I
yeah.
think Sentinel's better. Plus, it's for credits. I mean,
Also, when maxed, its ability cooldown becomes shorter, kinda.
yes.
The
Try to explain it. I'll let you try to
when
explain
maxed, if you're at full health, or like if you're at 100 to 90% health, actually no, 100 to 81% health, you have a 12-second cooldown. If you are 80 to 61% health, it goes down by 2 seconds. And then 60 to 41, then it'll go down by another 2 seconds. 40 to 21, it goes down by another 2. And if you're really low health, 20% or lower, it's going to be a 4-second cooldown, which is extremely quick.
So yeah, to make in simpler terms, the less HP you have, the faster the shield comes back.
Yes. Um, Next up, we have Orion. Very good mech.
Very good.
Like, this
Yes,
is.
easily the best support mech. Although arguably, some people think Solus is, OP. I think Orion is the best support mech. I mean, its abilities just. I hated Orion for a while for its ability specifically because it would make anything one shot, like more than already was.
Mm-hmm. It, it makes any weapon good. That's why a lot of people like, oh, I'm gonna test this weapon out on Orion. Don't do
Yes.
that. That's really stupid.
Yeah, because then you're not gonna get an accurate measurement of
Mm-hmm.
how good the weapon actually is. I like to think about it as Orion is the training wheels mech for 12 energy weapons, and Panther is the training wheels mech for 16 energy weapons.
Yeah.
They're both just super easy to use with those weapons, but I don't think it's too accurate. I mean,
Also,
y-
the shield piercing is so good. But
that doesn't mean it can go through a shield, by the way. It
yeah,
just means that
only
it
a
does more damage
certain
to a shield.
amount of the damage goes through the
Right,
shield.
because I don't want people to think shield piercing is like it goes through like
Yeah.
a dome or a barrier. Shield piercing on Storm Mech, yeah, it does more damage to the dome because it has HP. It doesn't do anything to the Panther Bear,
Yeah.
and shield piercing on Orion doesn't do anything to dome. You can't mark a dome. So
Yeah, it only works on personal shields like um, Juggernaut, Ares, and Sentinel, and Bastion, but we'll get to that.
okay.
It also applies stasis for 3 seconds. The stasis is
That
not
is,
what you want. You're mostly focusing on the plus 150% damage.
yeah,
Because, that's like getting constant back damage and then some.
yeah. And the ability, once you kill a mech, it travels to the closest enemy mech after that, which is just so OP. You can
Yeah,
just chain kill mechs over and over again. Like the ultimate bot farming
yeah,
mech. And a word of advice, what I do is if I ever fight Orions, I try to kill them as quickly as possible because all that's going to happen is my bots are going to try to kill the player since they always target the player. They're going to keep going after that Orion. The Orion's going to keep marking them, killing them, and then that mark is going to go to the next bot that was trying to kill the Orion, so on and so forth. And then all my bots get farmed like that. So anytime there's an Orion, I just hard focus it, and I think you should probably do the same.
yeah. Also, if you see an Orion, stay away from your teammates.
That is also true, yeah. If your teammate is marked, run.
Yeah, just stay
And
away
that's
from
so
them.
annoying whenever my teammate is marked and they come towards me. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna protect you.
I'm gonna purposely
Get
do
out
that
of
to
here.
you one day.
No. So sad. And then they die and then I get marked and I'm like, look what you've done.
It's
Like this is
also
all your fault.
kind of squishy. It's
And
not the squishiest mech, but it's
no,
definitely far from the tankiest.
that's true. I think that's about as much HP as Ares, is it?
Is it?